Monsanto, creator of Agent Orange, DDT, and PCBs. And now, Monsanto is the new product, GMOs. What should lead the consumer to believe that this product is any more trustworthy than the others? According to Monsanto, it should produce a greater yield, a cheaper product, less use of pesticides, and a possible correction of genetic flaws. Unfortunately, none of this has proved to be true. But let's give Monsanto the benefit of the doubt and say that these products simply haven't had the time to show the benefits. Then why all the protests from consumers? Why the refusal to label genetically modified crops? Why the refusal to test the effects that GMOs have on the health of humans and the environment? And finally, why the need for a Monsanto Protection Act? In the 90s, Dr. Arpad Puthai was paid by the UK government to perform tests on GMOs. He fed GMO potato to a group of rats, as well as had another group he fed organic potato, and another he fed potato sprayed with Roundup, Monsanto's pesticide.
We measured all sorts of things, growth, for example, how these young animals were growing, what happened to their inside, and what happened to their immune system. And it became clear that the GM had a slower growth. It had problems with internal development of its organs, and it certainly knocked out the immune system.
Monsanto has also failed to inspect the long-term effects that GMOs could have on the environment.
There's been no long-term research on the concept or consequences of what this genetic modification does, not just to us, but to the environment. And right now, from all the research that's showing up, it says this has a very negative and profound effect on destroying the environment in which we live.
Even worse, there's already evidence that GMOs just aren't working. Innumerable amounts of independent farmers have lost their jobs due to Monsanto. Monsanto now owns the majority of the most profitable crop markets and will not tolerate farmers who get in their way.
Monsanto is suing me on the basis that I'm encouraging the farmer to break the patent law by cleaning their own seed. I haven't been in a courtroom yet, and my bill is already $25,000. People that were friends of mine now are reticent to even talk with me. We've been friends for 50 years, and now we can hardly be seen together.
Right. I don't think I'm really guilty, but it was cheaper to pay the fine than it was to try to fight it.
The Monsanto Protection Act was made by Senator Roy Blunt in conjunction with Monsanto, who happened to be a big donator to Blunt's campaign. This law prohibits the USDA from halting the production of genetically modified crops, even if there's evidence that they are harmful. Furthermore, companies who use these GMO ingredients don't even have to label their products because of some strong lobbying from companies like Monsanto. If laws are supposed to be made for the public good, how come corporations like Monsanto are receiving protection?